All right, we're back. Sorry about that. It is actually coming down pretty good out there right now, but that's right. Adapt and overcome. So here we go. So we were just talking about the magazine for a quick moment and how, yes, you can have a magazine that can hold 15, but you're only going to load 8 into it and you can use it. So yes, clarification, clarification. So what do you think about the bow and arrow ammunition for some of the bows?
In terms of the arrows, like the heads of them, they're really they're bigger than the size of a Mega Dart. So I mean, I'd say that they're safe, but some of the knock, is it a knock? I don't remember. I'm not much of an arrow expert.
I don't know either.
But that portion is like this flimsy plastic. So I mean, they're fine, and they're really expensive too. If you want to use them, go for it. I'd say they don't get hard.
I mean, you're the Nerf guru. I'm going off your information.
But just know if you're told not to use it, I apologize about that.
No, that's okay. No. We were covering also LARP arrows. If you are a bowman, your stuff will be chrono tested too. And the reason for that is because our FPS is covered again for the 100
they'll be under
foot
that.
Per second.
They'll be under
Well, I
that.
believe it, but just for a cover-all comparison and cover-all checks and balances, we're going to check them all. But we're probably just going to check you at the beginning of the game. We're not going to do random chrono testing on you because, yeah. Anyway, okay, so like how are you doing this finish?
The finish?
Really pretty finish. Because it's like brown and gold mixed in there.
Well, just like the Chronos over there and just like all these, I did start, like I said, I started with black vinyl fabric and then I went over it with, these ones for specific, I went over with the Rust-Oleum Universal series. I went with flat burnished amber. I really like this color if you're going for like a bronze color.
Okay.
I used to use this for a wood one, but I'm starting to try to test out with the metallic rust color.
Okay.
I really like that one too. And I went over that after with you could use this with either just a gold acrylic too, but I really like how these turn out.
Now how do the acrylics hold up to use as opposed to the paint here, the spray paint?
Acrylic I would use just for like aesthetic, like if you're trying to add like some floral design or something like that, I would use acrylic instead of just spray paint.
Does it hold up okay?
Oh yeah, especially if you put a clear coat on it, but I'll get to that in a
Clear
moment.
coat over your acrylic. Lasts and lasts.
They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got here?
This is Rub and Buff. You can get these at Michael's typically. This is typically used for like antique framing, so it makes like this rustic design.
Kind of gives it a little bit of a patina.
It gives it it gives it look like it's weathered, weared, and teared.
Oh, cool.
So this was my first technique I did. I think this was actually the first time I tried steampunking a blaster. So I
think that'd be a success.
It's really good success. That's me. But yeah, they come in silver, antique gold, and gold leaf or something like that. They have another option for gold.
Okay.
So how I did this was I put a small amount of Rub and Buff, take a paintbrush that has giant bristles.
Okay.
This is a 2-inch. I usually do a 1-inch, but
sure.
Whichever, like bigger the blaster, probably bigger the brush you should use. So if you just take that and put it on like a paper towel or such, just remove it as much as you can.
Ross on it. Okay.
Yep, just rub it off as much as you can. Make sure there's still some left in it, and then just go back and forth.
And it'll pick up all these little cracks and crevices and details and make them pop. Right? Is that what happens?
Yep.
Okay. That's cool. There you go. It pulls out all that real pretty detailing that Nerf gives us, or whatever you want to use. You want to use Busby? Excellent. You want to use X-Shot? Perfect. Bring them all out. It's all good. It doesn't have to be specific to Nerf, but you're all going to be chrono tested. That's right. The Chrono Meister Chronos here, and I'm going to be sure you guys stick to the rules. Anyway, look at this cylinder. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's still a work in
Look
progress.
at that guy. I mean, it ain't finished, obviously, but look at that. It's going to turn out
It'll be done by the end of the week.
Cool. So, like, when you sand these down, like you said, you sanded off the warnings and all the stuff. What were you using? What type of sandpaper were you using?
This one is just specifically for a belt sander, but I just buy them because they're super cheap compared to like bigger ones, but
Sure.
I just cut them down. I use like a, what are those called? Like a, it's like a rubber bump or something. You just stick them in. And
Oh
then,
yeah, it's like an old school rubber sanding.
yeah, it's like a sanding brick. Yeah, I use those.
Yeah.
Or if I fold them up just to try to get into smaller crevice areas, or if you just want to go as far to great lengths, use a Dremel if you want to.
There you go.
I use Dremels like for smaller to reach areas, but I don't use them entirely because I want to make sure that some of the Digi camo pattern's gone.
Okay.
I know the newer stuff has like a tiger stripe style camo,
Sure.
which is probably even more annoying.
Sure. Okay. All right. And then do you like when you use your sandpaper? Do you go in like a specific order as far as grit?
Yeah, isn't it like higher grit than lower grit?
I think it's the lower the grit, the rougher the thing,
Yeah.
and then you work up to higher grit.
Smoothing it out. Yeah.
So it doesn't look like it was dropped on the stones. And
Yeah, I use
drugged by a
60
car.
grit to try to get rid of a majority of it. Then I go over it again with a higher grit to smoothen it out again.
Okay, well, and as far as the masking taping, it's very important to get that done, I think. As you can see here, here's a masking taped, not finished piece that he was kind enough to bring to us and show us, how this goes. Now, look at this. There's like probably, 30, 40 pieces of...
There's a lot
of little pieces of tape on there. And how long does it take you just to tape this up?
This one took around 20 minutes each side.
Each side's 40 minutes. Okay. All right, cool.
So this model specifically,
Yeah.
the strong arm doesn't split apart. Other shells like the Hammer Shot,
Yep.
the Cyclone Shock, the Kronos especially, that splits apart. Because there's a small little screw on each side you remove, and then those handles are just completely removable. So that's just easier for painting.
Fun.
This one doesn't, however, since it's an old shell. So what I had to do was I had to mask around. I used the really expensive masking tape for the corners, and then the rest I used a majority of just cheap masking tape just to make sure, just to fill the rest so I didn't have to use any of my expensive tape.
Cool. All right, so like your total investment, what do you think? Just to work on Nerf guns, how much do you think you've spent just to, like, let's say do one blaster?
One blaster?
Like let's just go with base colors, your black and like your gold and your brown and your copper.
$40-50 most, I'd say.
And but that'll cover a couple of blasters later down the road, right?
Oh yeah.
And only that, but sandpaper, at least on plastic, doesn't wear out very quickly, right?
Sometimes, yeah. The larger the grit for smoothing out, probably that one will,
Okay.
I'd say, would wear out faster than the 60 grit.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, you buy your blaster, you spend $25 to $30 on it, and then you make a $50 investment, but you're also able to do other blasters. At least a couple, or
at least
2 or 3.
2 or 3 at most.
So it's not that bad of a return. Also, people sell these guns that are flipped into, steampunk. I'm a sci-fi guy myself. Wink,
I like
wink.
both.
Nod, nod. You're right.
Can't go wrong.
That'd be so fun. But yeah, they sell them modded up. Which ones have you modded? Like the springs, the air restrictors removed?
Out of all these, I think they're all stock.
These are all stock.
I didn't bring any of the, big ones that I have because they're not really for this comparison, I'd say.
Okay. All right,
Either
cool.
that or they exceed the 100 FPS, I'd say.
So how difficult is it to swap out the internals?
Not too
spring.
hard, depending on the blaster. Some are harder to open than others, and some are harder to put back together.
Okay.
A lot of the Doomlands ones, like the Judge.
That
one's really...
That thing's ridiculous.
That thing's really hard to put back together, I heard.
Okay.
I don't even want to try with that one.
Challenge accepted. Okay. Also, let's talk about that pretty holster over there. Go pick that up. I want to see this thing. He has this holster he brought, and we're glossing it over. Let's look at this thing. Look at that. So how much did this holster run you? Just for the, this is authentic leather. What is that about? I don't even know what the ounce is on that, but it doesn't matter.
I don't think you want to know the answer to that. With shipping from Australia, it cost around $75 total.
It came from the land down under. Maybe it's kangaroo. I'm not trying to offend people. I promise. All right, cool, man. Look at this thing. Look at that.
Really perfect. Artisan Leather Crafts on Etsy.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's really great.
Oh, cool.
You can get them for cheaper. It depends where you look at.
Oh, you can make your own, right?
Oh yeah, you can easily make your own, but I just don't have time or the ability to do that myself.
Right. Okay. Okay, so I think, unless you guys got questions, which you can post them in the bottom, as far as the detailing and the painting and all that goes, you can talk to Marcus Buren, or you can talk to Cameron here in the bottom section of this video. So now we're going to go on to where he shoots me with Nerf darts, which I think is what people really want to see anyhow. So, what are we going to be using? I think we talked about it before we were going to do it, and we're going to use this one, right? Because this one hits the hardest.
Yes, and a stock one for comparison.
And a stock.
And probably just the rivals too, just to.
Because we're going to test all this ammunition for a pass-fail live.
All right.
Hopefully my battery on my potato phone holds up, and I'm going to hand it to him while he's shooting me. I'm going to be up against that wall.
All right. Want to quickly go over these darts really quick?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome. So.
Left or right?
Yep, left or right. So I'm going to start off with some classic darts from like the 2000s. These are N-Strike darts. I really don't expect people to use these because they're really inferior compared to Elite darts or any other dart for that matter.
Okay.
These are Busby darts. These are the extreme ones that I assume also no one would have, and probably someone would have at least these. These are the old Busby ones that goes in. These ones were made for the shells.
Yep.
Dart tag darts. I wouldn't use these either because of the Velcro on them, so yeah.
Yeah, we're probably not going to do Velcro because you don't want to scrape someone.
Also inferior darts. These are all Elite darts. Going down the line, you got the normal Elite kind, you got the Doomland, Zombie Strike, Star Wars, Doomland's Impact Zone, and the Modulus, and the Rebel. They're all the same. They're just different colors, different designs, etc.
Okay.
These are the name brand AccuStrike darts.
Okay.
I really like these, but they're super expensive. I completely understand. But there are better options too now, since there's a lot of people making knockoffs of these for same quality, such as this one. I don't know what brand this is, but it's same thing as AccuStrike, same model.
Random Family Dollar brands.
Yep.
Dart.
Yeah, but they're just as accurate and they're just as good.
Okay.
These are X-Shot darts.
Look at that thing.
There's now third-party darts, but I mean, you can still find them in store and buy them, but they're not third-party, but they're third-party compared to Nerf. Okay. But I like these darts too because they're like a really soft foam.
Okay.
I really like these ones in terms of because these ones travel fast in the air too. These are Adventure Force darts, Dart Zone darts. They're all the same. They're just Adventure Force takes this stuff from Dart Zone and Busby. These are Busby suction cup darts. These these came in the boxes. These are also like their Busby knockoff Elite darts. They're basically the same thing.
Okay.
These are different types of name brand darts. These are the ones I love the most. They're waffle tip darts, super accurate. They don't travel as fast in the air, but just like the AccuStrike darts, but they're just as accurate, if not better. And you can get like 200 of these for like $15 on Amazon. So
there you
really
go.
Good bang for your buck.
Little keynote there.
These ones on NF Strike, you could get so cheap it's not even funny. I think you can buy like 600 of them for like $12.
Oh, no note there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they take a while to get because they're from China.
Oh, okay.
This is just to say that the E-Kind waffle darts also come in different colors. I think I got that from some HVZ thing. These are also a different type of design. I know Adventure Force making a knockoff of these in these colors.
Okay.
And, oh yeah, these ones over here.
Oh, what do we got? Look at that thing.
These are Boomco darts.
Boomco!
I don't expect anyone to use
Hey,
these.
you never know, man. People will come out with anything they can get their hands on.
You're right. I mean, but they're really hard to find, so I really hope no one uses them because these stuff are starting to get more scarce to find.
Uh-oh.
These are the Mega Darts, of course.
Okay, nice squish.
Super inaccurate, but they're really fun to hit people with.
12 gauge.
Yeah, exactly. These are the AccuStrike ones. These ones just came out, I think, a couple months ago.
Okay.
So they're as accurate as the AccuStrike darts, but they travel so slow in the air, but they're accurate.
Mm-hmm.
These are Busby Mega knockoffs, because
Okay.
they tried making Megas a couple years ago, but these darts are not, like, accurate per se at all. In fact, a lot of people hate these, but I like them because I don't like losing these because they're expensive.
Yeah, they are.
And there's now companies making knockoffs of these, but I don't know how good they are. I know if someone's trying to find knockoffs of these, I know for a fact that there's one brand that has a smaller diameter, so they won't fit in the barrel well enough, which will probably...
You hear that? That's a pretty sound.
Yeah, it is a pretty sound. But sometimes it won't have a perfect seal, in the.
So it just kind of flops out,
just
or it
flops
just doesn't
out.
do anything.
No,
Okay.
it will flop out, or it just won't be as effective.
Or it'll go like right, like it's looking for something in the tree.
Vortex discs. Don't bring these. Like I said, they only ricochet. They don't travel. They curve.
They don't
off.
sail straight, do they?
No, they tend to curve off to the left.
Like
and right.
that's a keep your toddler busy gun.
Yeah, but they are fun.
Right.
That was
Okay.
actually the first blaster I ever got.
And then the Rivals series, which is approved for Wildlands, but it can't be motored, is what do we got here? We got
This is an authentic rival round.
it's all foam.
HIR they like to call it, but I just call them rival rounds.
Okay.
You can get knockoffs of these on Amazon for like, you can buy 110 of them for $15. Headshot, cornucopia, that
Cool.
type of stuff.
Cool.
Or unless you want to go authentic, but these ones do run like $6 for like 25.
Okay. All right. So prior to this adventure here, we were talking about some of the ammunition we had concerns with. Some of them we didn't. So he's gonna just light me up with ammo, and I'll just pass fail it live. So let me see if I can get a good angle with this here phone, and we'll shoot this while I'm being shot. So what do you want to start with?
Let's start with a stock strong arm, I guess.
Stock A. Old stock A.
Let's use that. We'll use an
And
elite dart.
he's just gonna bang, pass or fail. Bang, pass or fail.
You got
So
elite dart, waffle tip,
he's loading
X
it.
shot,
It's about to get serious.
dart zone. I can't load any of these because they won't fit in the cylinder.
Okay.
No one's gonna really use those. That.
Okay.
All right, then for the
Then he's gonna hit me with these. Oh, he's gotta clear the jam.
use these as well. I use this one for comparison.
That's where I get slammed with a pump action.
It's good. Rival round.
Going rival on me.
This one shoots a little bit harder than a Kronos, just to warn about that.
Okay.
All right, should be good.
All right. So I'm gonna set this up right here. And I'm gonna pull the coat off for a moment.
All right, let's go with the.
He's gonna. Oh, in our rules, we aim for the neck down. None of this. Not in the face. Okay? That's a no-go at this station. So let me get prepared mentally to be shot. So here we go.
All right, starters, elite dart, about 10 feet back, you'd say.
Yeah.
All right, elite dart.
Pass.
Waffle tip,
Pass.
X shot.
Pass. That felt funny.
Yeah, because it's a foam tip compared
Yeah.
to the rubber. You got a dart zone adventure force dart,
Pass.
and then you got a suction cup dart.
Pass.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, let me pick these up. How many did you have? What did you shoot? 4?
5.
Here it is. Okay.
If I lose them, it's fine. I got so many, it's not even funny.
This is like the Nerf man.
All right, these are. Oh yeah, I'm looking down the barrel. Never do that.
Yeah.
It's gonna fire. I think the AccuStrike dart first.
All right.
AccuStrike Mega.
Solid hit, not horrible. It's a pass. This is the new one he was talking about. I
Got
felt it. It's good. You'll feel it through your clothing.
Got a
I haven't felt any real pain. It's more of a surprising jump.
yeah. Got a Buzzbee Mega.
Pass.
And then you got a authentic Mega Dart.
A little bit of a surprising little twinge, but not horrible. So, but again, the rules are capable of changing. So, if something happens, we'll adjust fire then. Puns.
Oh, this is a headshot round. Okay. So we
Did you
got
say a headshot round?
Yeah, we got a.
Headshot round. Here we go.
This is with a Kronos stock out of box, not even touched, not even modified at all.
Chronos.
Stock Kronos.
Pass.
10 feet back too. And then this is a out of box, unmodified Rival Helios, the bolt action $30 one.
$30 Good job, I like that. That hit solid. I like that. But it didn't hurt. So, again, these are not airsoft guns. These are Nerf guns. So, what was the one that we had concerns about?
Just the rival rounds, just rival as a whole.
Was there one about a hard-tip Nerf dart that we were talking about?
Oh, yes, FVJs.
Did you have one?
No, I do not, but
Okay.
I will show an example. These rounds, the Elite Darts, you can find so many knockoffs of these online, but some of them have a harder tip because this is like I'd say like a rubbery substance.
It's like a hard rubber plastic.
Yeah. But FVJs are basically plastic.
Okay.
So they sting a little. Try to look out for those and don't use those. They won't hurt, but they'll sting a little. But just for safety reasons, I wouldn't use them. So yeah, that's that.
And just for fun, I want him to shoot me with this silly zip gun here.
Vortex?
It's gonna go right into my eyes. You watch. Here we go. Now we're just having fun.
It won't. It's gonna curve down.
Yeah, that didn't. I couldn't feel that really, even through my. Yeah, through my shirt.
I gotta deep prime it now so I can find it back.
Okay. Well, I think unless you got anything else you wanted to discuss about painting or any of that, because as you can see, folks, we have beaten this horse to death. Like I said, if you got any questions or comments or concerns, please bring them up. I will answer them, and if I can't answer them, I will try to get you that answer. But the rules are set. All this ammunition passed. Obviously, all ammo and weapons will begin, yes again, checked on the field. So that being said, I really don't see much else to discuss unless you got anything, good sir.
No, that seems about it.
Okay, so awesome. So until then, guys, get ready. The feast is in January, and
Near end of January.
yeah, near the end of January. I think it was what,
Get your
20?
tickets.
Yeah, they're going quick. Get the tickets, get in there, get it done.
I think they're done selling them by New Year.
Story starts then, so you're going to be one of the first players in the game. Now let's talk about the importance of that real quick, so then I can get Cameron out of here so he can go home. When you're the first player in the game, you're the first one. You're going to be earning experience from day one. And people who come in later, well, that's an issue, because then you're going to be a little bit behind. But that's okay. We'll still accept you out on the field. We'll have tons of fun. Loads of story, an immersive environment, best we can within the realms of safety. So, all right, guys. Until then, remember, everything is art. Everything is art. Appreciate the arts. Appreciate everything that the arts bring. An artist made these guns. An artist made this ammunition. An artist made your clothing and your vehicle you drive. So, that being said, take pride in everything you do, everything you create, and be kind to each other, because we could use a little bit more kindness these days. Until then, you guys, take care and stay safe.